Hello folks, I'm sure you remember the wonderful Di Vernon twisting the aces routine. Well, I don't use aces, I prefer to use the ace, 2, 3 and 4 of spades. Let me show you what I mean here. In fact, let me stand up so you can see this a little bit closer. So we've got the 3 of spades, the 2 of spades, the ace of spades and the 4 of spades. The leader is always the same, it's always going to be the ace of spades because of the fancy design there. If I compare that to the 2 of spades, you can see the big difference in style. Now all I have to do is if I twist the packet like that, the 4 of spades will turn face up. If I twist the packet again, instead of the 4 of spades, I get the 3 of spades. And it's just the thinness of the playing card that does this. Now at this stage we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 face down cards. Here comes the 2 of spades. The 2 of spades, oh I forgot to twist the packet. If I twist the packet I should get the 2 of spades. There it is, the 2 of spades. Now that leaves one more to go. That means the ace of spades is the last one to go. But I can change procedures on you because if you prefer the original, I can do the original just using the 4 aces. How about that? Hello folks, I want to tell you the legendary story of the legendary John Quincy Andrews out of Muleshoe in Texas. Muleshoe, Texas, sleepy old town. The story goes back to the 1800s and John Quincy Andrews was a lousy card cheat, a lousy card player, but this is the story of a legendary hand he once received, and the hand he received after shuffling was the king of clubs, the 5 of hearts, the 10 of clubs, the jack of diamonds and the 10 of hearts. That's a lousy hand. But when it came to his turn, he exchanged one of the cards. He took one from his hand, he took one from the deck, but in exchanging just one playing card, he got himself a black jack, he got himself a red 10, he managed to get himself a black 10, he got a red jack and a black jack. That is a full house, 3 jacks, 2 10s. He was just about to play his hand and somebody said, whoa, 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 this is Muleshoe on a Thursday. Muleshoe's Thursdays, you have to exchange 2 playing cards. Well, he thought this was very strange, but they were big guys, so he thought he'd better comply. So he took one from his hand, one from the deck, but in exchanging just one playing card, he got himself a red jack. That's good. He got himself a black jack. He got himself a black king. He got himself another black jack, another red jack. That's 4s. That's 4 jacks, 1 king. He was just about to play his hand and somebody said, whoa, 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 whoa. This is not only Muleshoe, it's not only Thursdays, it's Christmas time and you have to exchange 3 cards. He thought, well, somebody's having me on here, but I better comply. They're big guys. So without even looking, he took 1 card from his hand, 1 card from the deck. But in doing that, he managed to get himself the 10 of clubs, he got himself the jack of clubs, the queen of clubs, the king of clubs, the ace of clubs. That's a royal flush, that can't be beaten. But it was at that moment they shot him. This is Paul Gordon here, and this is an al fresco style performance, as it were, demonstration of card cheating. And I'm going to show you how the card cheats cheat in places like Las Vegas. And to do that, I'm going to use 4 particular playing cards out of the deck. I'm going to use the jacks. Let me just get them first. There's the jack of hearts, clubs, and spades, and the jack of diamonds. So these are the ones I'll use to show you how the card cheats cheat in places like I just said, like Las Vegas. So we've got the jack of clubs, the jack of hearts. I'm going to leave the jacks on the table, by the way, jack of spades and jack of diamonds, so you can see exactly what's going on here. So I'll leave the jacks right there. Now from the deck I need 4 spot cards, and I'm going to go for, oh, not that one there, I'll use these ones here. Yeah, these will do. So 4 spot cards here, they're all black, and in front of me I have the jacks. Now I'm going to switch them so that I have the jacks here and the spot cards down here, and you won't see a thing. Well, I've just done the first one because I've now got a jack. Let's do that again. All I have to do is tap that packet this time. I get myself a secondary jack. I can do it again, but this time twice, 2 taps like that, and I've got both jacks here, both jacks. Now, all 4 jacks here, 4 spot cards there. But actually, I can switch them back again without you seeing a thing, because now over here, I've got the 4 spot cards. If I've got the 4 spot cards here, I must have the jacks here. Well, I've done another switch on you, because over here, I've got the best hand in a game of poker, which can't be beaten, a royal flush in spades. Hello folks, it's Paul Gordon here, and I'm going to show you something using the 12 picture cards out of the deck and the 4 aces. It's what we call in the magic world an ace assembly routine, so watch very carefully. So I've got the ace of clubs, the ace of hearts, the ace of spades and the ace of diamonds. I'm going to leave these in what we call the T formation on the table, the spade being the leader goes down here. Now on each ace I'm going to place 3 cards, so 3 here, 3 here, 3 here and 3 over there. Now the aces from these 3 piles here are going to join the ace of spades by magic. If I do that, the first ace has moved. Let's have a look and see if it has. Look, no ace there, and over here with the ace of spades, I've now got the ace of clubs. Let's do it again. Let's do it with this pile here. It's already happened, because over here there's no ace there, and over here we've now got the ace of spades and club and the ace of hearts. Let's do it again. Yeah, you want to just check that first. The ace of diamonds is there, but all I have to do is this, and the ace of diamonds is no longer there, because over here we've now got all 4 aces, and that really is magic. And that, folks, is just using 12 picture cards and the 4 aces, and there they are. It's called Bluffing Hell. So do it with the borrowed pack of cards if you can. Cards are shuffled and the spectator can choose any card they want. Well, there's nobody actually here, so my wonderful cameraman, my camera person, is going to choose a card and have a look at it and remember it. So just say stop where you want.
Stop.
Here. And it is a free choice, folks. Totally free choice from a regular deck. Have a look at the card. Can you remember it? You got it? Okay. Now I have no idea what the card is, but I will try and locate it by using some helpers from the deck. Let me have a look here. In fact, maybe that card. I don't know. I'm getting a feeling about that one as well. And let's just one more. 4 cards. I think one of these is possibly your card. Now the first card is the 8 of spades. 8 of spades. The second one is the 3 of hearts. 8 of spades, 3 of hearts, 10 of hearts. Yeah, I think this is your card. What was your card?
The 3 of hearts.
The 3 of hearts, the one that's down there. Well, here's the magic, because actually the 3 of hearts is up here. And I know what you want to do. You want to have a look down here. Sorry, it's not there. And that's Bluffing Hell. Did you like that 4 ace?
Yeah, very much.
Do you want to see one more?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay.
I love 4 ace tricks actually.
I love 4 ace tricks as well, because they, people can kind of semi-relate to the whole thing. Now, there's a routine in Magic where you place a few cards on each one, and I'm going to.
Oh, I like this one.
Do the same myself.
I'm thinking of, yes.
I'm going to place 3 cards on each ace, and the aces will vanish. We'll start with the ace of clubs. The aces will vanish from the packet, and see that snap? The ace is gone.
That is so magical.
You don't seem remote. I'll do it again.
No, I am.
Well, you didn't show it. I'll do it again. The next one should vanish.
And
This
yes.
one. Little bit of help. Look at that. I don't know what it means, but it means something, and it really has gone. I'll do it again with the ace of spades.
Right.
What's the
This
spades?
is the difficult one.
This is, well, they're all pretty difficult.
Oh,
The spades, for some reason, is always the hardest one. A couple of snaps this time.
You do that so
Yeah,
well.
it is. It really has. Look, it's gone. It's no longer there.
Oh.
The last one is over here. It's the ace of diamonds. What's the diamonds? I should be able to make the diamonds go. And it really has gone. Look, no. Now the aces have vanished, but where are they? You're probably wondering.
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to try
In
and
your
find
pocket.
them. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's now going to be an anticlimax now you've said that, isn't it?
Yes.
That's okay.
You said the wrong thing.
No,
No, I'm trying to be spontaneous.
What's this? I'm going to find the ace of diamonds.
Oh.
T-H-E, the A-C-E-O-F-D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S. There's the ace of diamonds.
And the other ones?
Oh, the other ones.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
there's
sorry,
one,
didn't mean to be
there's
rude.
one, and there's one.
No, that's great.
That's good routine,
I
isn't
love
it?
that Vanish of the
Cards, Graham. Always this kind of stuff. You always have to do from a borrowed shuffle pack.
Yeah,
of cards.
yeah,
Now,
it takes time,
These
doesn't
are
it?
yours, but
Yeah.
we'll do. In my pocket, I've actually got the magic cards. Do you want to see them?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
The magic cards are here. I can't really show you them at the moment. Do you want to hold them a second?
Yeah,
Just hold them a second.
we've got 3 green cards.
3 green cards.
Oh, the
but-
wind's coming up now.
Oh, weather-wise, or
Yeah.
is that something?
I found it under the
I-
bed. It's some sort of.
Well-
Is it that trick where the ball goes up and down?
No, Graham, it's not that. It's something else.
Oh, is it?
It's,
Well, I've got some tissue.
I think it's Lloyd's.
Oh, it's Lloyd's.
Yeah.
He's at that age.
Well,
okay.
yes, bless him, got the socks. You always have to do this stuff from a shuffle pack of cards, and I'm going to use the first 3 cards we come to.
Right.
Let me take these.
These are the magic cards.
These are the magic cards. For instance, if I place this with this one here,
Yeah.
you see we've got 1 9 of clubs. We've actually got 2 9 of clubs. We've got 3 9 of clubs, and the card from the pack is the 9 of
Oh,
clubs.
yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. What happens when you put it on another one, though?
What if I put it on this one, for instance? We then end up with 1 5 of spades. We end up with 2 5 of spades. we end up with 3 5 of spades, and the one from the deck is the 5 of spades.
I don't get that.
Shall I do it with this one here?
Yes, well.
Let me do it with this one
Okay,
here. Well, we've got 1 2 of diamonds.
Yeah.
We've got 2 2 of diamonds.
Right.
We've got 3 2 of diamonds, and the one from the deck is the 2 of diamonds.
Oh, that's intriguing.
But the trouble is, I'm not at liberty to show you what these cards are.
Oh,
Otherwise,
brother
I'm gonna
John
put them
Hammond used to
away.
say that,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes. Down here. So he showed me the 4 jacks. He says this one here, the Jack of Hearts, second from face, is the money card. That's the one to keep an eye on. He said, where is it? I said, well, that's easy, second from face. He said, look, if I turn the cards face down and reverse the order, where does that bring the Jack of Hearts? I said, well, second from top, obviously. He said, no, you're not watching, son, it's actually on the bottom. He said, I'll do it again. Watch the Jack of Hearts. He said, I'll reverse the order. Where does that bring the Jack of Hearts? I said, to top. Well, he obviously wanted me to win because he showed me it was on top. He said, look, if I leave it on the table, do you want to put money on it? I said, yes. And I did, and I lost because that was the Jack of Diamonds. The Jack of Hearts was over here. Look, he said, I'll put the Jack of Hearts on the bottom and I'll bury it into the centre. Where is it? And I said, well, I think second from bottom. He said, no, you've lost a game because the Jack of Hearts is on top. He said, do you want to put money on it? I said, yes, and I did, and I lost the game because that was the Jack of Clubs. The Jack of Hearts was over here. He said, look, I'll leave the Jack of Hearts face up in the packet, and it really was face up in the packet. He said, do you want to put money on it being face up in the packet? I said, yes, I did, and I lost because the one that was face up was the Jack of Spades. He said, so look, watch very closely. I've got 4 face down jacks, correct? I said, yes. He said, you're wrong. He said, the Jack of Hearts is face up, second from bottom. He said, and by the way, son, it should be easy to follow. I said, why is that? He said, because A, it's face up, B, it's the only one with an odd coloured back, and it's the only one with a bloody great hole in it as well. He couldn't be bothered to put a suit on today, which is rather a shame, really, honestly. Casual. Now, I'm going to use the 4 kings from the deck. The 4 kings, in a very strange fashion, will represent cannibals.
Oh, yeah.
In the deepest parts of, let's say, Africa, somewhere like that. And so they'll represent, I want the camera to see that, so they represent the four cannibals, okay? Now, I'll leave them here for just a moment. Now, I'm going to ask you, from the deck, you can either choose 3 cards, or we can just name any 3 cards. So, just name any 3 spot cards for me.
Okay, 8 of clubs.
8 of clubs.
6 of hearts.
6 of hearts.
And the 5 of spades.
5 of spades. And it really doesn't matter which cards you choose, but there we are. Now, these cards represent missionaries.
Oh yeah, missionaries.
And the missionaries go into the jungle.
And these are the cannibals.
They're the cannibals.
Oh, yeah.
The missionaries go into the jungle and they get caught by the cannibals, which is a rather painful experience in itself.
I can imagine.
Have you ever been caught by the cannibals?
Not lately.
Not lately.
When I was younger.
Yeah, it does itch, doesn't it? So don't forget, I've got the 4 cannibals here,
Yeah.
and then the 4 missionaries here. Now, watch what happens. The first missionary gets caught by the cannibals and gets eaten,
Ah,
and she has gone.
very nice. Paul.
Okay, let's do it again. The second missionary gets caught by the cannibals, takes a second, but she too gets eaten, gone, and the same with the third one. The third missionary gets eaten by the cannibals.
Very nice.
That's magical, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very good.
But does, or do they get eaten, or do they just make their escape? Because they're not there, but actually the pack of cards represents a hotel, and that's the first floor, that's the second floor, and that's the third floor, which is exactly where the missionaries went back to.
Ah,
Very good.
excellent, excellent.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I've always liked.
Rolling.
Okay. Now, Graham,
Yeah.
I am, well,
You're going to show me that thing where you asked me to think of a number.
I'm going to try anyway.
Yeah.
These are your cards, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, in this heat, these are struggling to be shuffled because they're in a right old state, but
Yeah.
we'll try anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to think of name any number you want up to, say, 26.
15.
You sure?
Yeah.
Now that's not, I haven't asked you to say that.
No,
have I?
no.
Totally free to 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
15.
From the shuffled deck, these are your cards. I'm going to deal 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's the 15th card. Now, most magicians will have you look at that and remember it.
Yeah.
But because I'm not most magicians,
Yeah, not.
and a lot of people say that, I'm going to use numerology, which is adding digits together.
Yeah.
1 plus 5 is
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the card I'd like you to
that's
remember.
my card,
Have a
yeah.
good look at it. Oh, show the camera.
Oh,
Got it?
yeah. All right, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Now I've got to work out what that card is.
Mm.
Now the first word of the card is the.
Yes.
So I mean that's a silly gag that is, but it is the. T-H-E, the. I've got to work out the value of your card. It's an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen or king, but just concentrate on the value.
Yeah.
You got it in your mind?
Got it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
10, T-E-N. Now, of clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. Was your card a red card?
No, it wasn't.
It must be a black then.
It is,
That's
yes.
clever, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Was it club or spade?
Spade.
Oh, it's a spade.
Yes.
S-P-A-D-E-S. What was your card?
10 of spades.
Look at that. But I can go further because most magicians end there. But if you play poker, wouldn't it be nice to turn those into a
queen,
royal flush?
That's brilliant. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Like I said, Graham, it's an unusual trick, very unusual, using 3 jokers and the aces, the ace of clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. And what's going to happen is unusual as well. I'll leave the aces in full view, which gives me the jokers. Now, watch what happens here. If I take this ace, if I turn the ace face down, spin the packet, take the bottom joker, that ace will jump to the top. I'll do it again with 2 aces. Look, 2 aces. If I turn them face down, spin the packet, the joker jumps to the top. If I spin again, those 2 aces jump to the top. I'll do it again with 3 aces. I'll turn them face down, spin the packet, the joker jumps to the top. If I spin again, the 3 aces jump to the top. I'll do it with all 4. But watch this. Turn all 4 aces down. I'm going to cover them with a joker. If I do that, this time the aces sink to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're probably wondering about the jokers. Well, the jokers have vanished. Vanished, vanished, and vanished. And as for the aces, they've just changed their clothes.
Excellent.
Marvellous.
Anyway, enough of this ribald banter.
Show us your version.
I'll show you my version.
Yeah.
Of course it uses the kings. I hope you can see this, Lloyd. We've got Lloyd on camera 1. The 4 kings, king clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. Now the kings are going to turn face down in the packet. Now, the first one has already turned face down. You probably didn't see it, but there it is. Look at that. Now to get the second one to turn face down, that's easy. Do you see that? That was supposed to be a gag, but nobody ever laughs at that. But in actual fact, they've all suddenly turned face down. But I can get them to turn face up, one by one. If I do that, there is the king of clubs. That's the first one. I'll do it again for you. Hearts next, king of hearts. Look, there's the heart. I'll do it again. Next one is the king of spades. There's the king of spades. The diamonds is the hardest.
Yes.
Now the diamonds is on the bottom of the packet here. So the diamonds, which is now on top, can do something else. If I shake the packet, they all suddenly turn face up. Now, there's also an observation test. Do you remember the colour of the backs?
What were they, Lloyd?
They were blue.
Blue, I thought so.
Well, you're not watching, are you? Because they're actually red. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. If you prefer green, like the colour of your mat, I can do green as well. And that is a fooler.
Oh, that's excellent. That's brilliant.
Startling twist.
Yeah, that would have fooled up.
I think Mr. Vernon himself might have been fooled by that.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Paul. Brilliant.